Let's talk about 86FB or 86Z or any 86W or any how you may know it. A platform that has scammed Nigerians over 200 billion naira. They claim to be a betting site, but this is actually a betting Ponzi scheme. Before we go on with the video, please like and subscribe. If you look down, look at my subscribers. They are very low. Please, your boy needs this. Just tap it. Yes, that place, that subscribe. Yes, tap it and like. You see the like button there, tap. Yes, subscribe. Yes. Thank you very much. Now let's get back to the video. First, let us know what a Ponzi scheme means. According to Google, a Ponzi scheme is an investment fraud that pays existing investors with funds collected from new investors. Ponzi scheme organizers often promise to invest your money and generate high returns with little or no risk. But in the main Ponzi schemes, the fraudsters do not invest the money, which is true. I mean, you can see how strategic these platforms work. Just look at the poster. You can see how they work. They work like systematically. They are well organized till they are unorganized, if you understand what I mean. And yeah, Nigerians have always been victims of Ponzi. I mean, we have Rockstally came and go. Wazobia investment, the same thing, and now we have 86FB. So 86FB is a bit unique because it came with a very systematic way of frauding people. I mean, they claim to be a reverse betting site where you can win 3% of the capital daily as long as you play the game plan provided by the team. Yeah, I mean, look at their website, look at their site, how systematic everything is. So I don't really see any reason why anyone won't be convinced that this is a legit company. What makes it more interesting is the fact that the funds of any lost game provided by the team would be reversed back. I mean, wow. So now let's get to the main question of the day. How did all this come to be? How did 86FB crashed, or better still, has 86FB crashed? Well, it all started on the 17th of April, 24th of April, when investors started laying complaints of withdrawal issues. So the company decided to drop this write-up, this nonsense. Let me read it out for you guys. A letter to the users of 86FB. Dear all users of 86FB, when you see this announcement, that may be when our company is struggling. A series of things have happened recently that makes us unable to operate normally. 86FB apologizes for this. The purpose of today's announcement is very clear. I want to explain to you why 86FB cannot cash normally. The reason is because we are maliciously freezing all our funds by a payment company called Flutterwave, which maliciously frees our funds and repeatedly wants to take the funds as their own. And through cooperating with the local police to blackmail us, 86FB. We have not yielded. We have been trying our best to protect the rights and interests of every user, but the other party has a strong background in Nigeria. We cannot fight against it. So now 86FB cannot withdraw money normally. For everyone's funds and for the dignity of 86FB, we will not bow to this force. On behalf of 86FB, I implore you all to fight with me against Flutterwave malicious behavior of unreasonably freezing funds. I hope you can help us get justice. Here I announce the address of the Flutterwave payment company. If the money is to be returned, 86FB will solemnly promise that once the funds problem is resolved, we will pay all users. So the customers of 86FB went on to Flutterwave handle to call them out, and Flutterwave on the other hand responded by saying 86FB maliciously used their merchant to do payment without their consent, and when they found out, they had to freeze such activity. So this is a very fishy type of situation, because Flutterwave on the other hand is saying they have nothing to do with the whole payment issue thing, that they should go and meet 86FB and even apologize to the customers for scamming them. While 86FB is claiming that Flutterwave on the other hand is withholding their form, even plotted with the local police to withhold their form. I mean, what the fuck is going on? What's this? What's this? So now recently they dropped another update of them. It's 6Z specifically combining with SSW. They are both baby companies of the mother company, which is 6FB. So now this is the notification they dropped for the both platforms. Announcement: our company has recently encountered various app update problems, and we are deeply sorry for that. Now it's not an app update problem, no longer a floaterwave problem. Okay. Update, and we are deeply sorry for that. Due to the various problems, 86Z will merge data with 86W. Okay. This merger will be transferred from 86W members to 86Z. First of all, I would like to thank every user for their trust and support throughout, because the current number of daily online users is 1 million plus, and the amount is huge. At this stage, I may cause your game experience. This is hereby I express its deepest apologies and feel sorry for any inconvenience caused to all users and members. Please, this transfer account as soon as possible due to the larger data factor. In order to prevent this loss of our personal property, there will be economic disputes. Please send 86W real-time data supplementary information to 86Z online customer care within 14 working days for your normal gaming experience. In order to prevent data confusion, users such as 86W transfer members will stop withdrawing. 86Z will resume normal withdrawal after 14 working days. Members who transfer from 86W to 86Z this time need to pay a 2% fund transfer fee. Please contact 86Z 24/7 online customer service for further details and queries. Thank you all members for your cooperation and understanding. Well, this brings us to the question: is 86FB a scam? Have they really crashed? Can they still pay their debt? That's the users they are owing. Well, it is worth a try, in a sense that you can just wait till after 14 days. For those in the 6Z, wait after 14 days for your fund to get to you. If you've already placed a withdrawal, as they said that they will pay after 14 days. Then after which, if you want to continue with the betting system, you have to be really careful and mindful of the amount you're putting there. No go borrow money put for this thing. I take God beg you. Sure, you understand? So, but for those in the 6W, I would advise, if the 2% is what you can afford to lose, you can give it a try. But if it is what you can't afford to lose, my brother, forget about it. Just leave it. Leave them to take the money. Let them not eat you up the more. Just leave it to them. Sure, you understand? I mean, a company that have been lying to us about right from day one about its origin now want to tell us to pay 2% to start cashing out again. I mean, check out what these people said about their ownership. The company claims to be owned by City Football Group, owners of Manchester United Football Club, but according to the Twitter user, none has any link with 86FB or 86 Football Technology Limited, which is the registered name with Nigerian Corporate Affairs Commission. I mean, yes, and this is the point I want to make. Why be say Nigerian government will allow this kind of company register with no personality to be held when this thing catch? I have time ago I heard that you can easily just go and meet one or two persons to register a company for you, even though now companies they sell human being head. If you register, you just have to just pay one or two amount of thousands of naira, 20,000, 50,000 or so, and your company will register. They don't know human being head they say you registered, and no one, not even nobody, can actually query you for that. I mean, is that where we are at now? Is that where Nigeria is now? This country is fucked up. Government is not even making things any easier. All they need is just a way for them to maliciously get money. I mean, how can the federal government or whoever is in charge of this bullshit allow this company to register, and yet they have no one to hold whenever anything goes wrong? I mean, what is this? Well, that's by the way. And now the City Football Group have denied any relationship with 86FB, and 86FB is now claiming that they are owned by a group of Chinese investors. If you had told us this story earlier, at least we would have had it in our heart to trust you. But now that you've lied to us about your origin, also lied to us about your institution and everything. Even you refuse to reveal yourself. I'm talking about the CEO. You refuse to reveal yourself to Nigerians. How do you want us to trust you again? How do you want us to even go and invest in that company again? Well, to me, if you ask me again, as the CCFB crashed, there is a yes answer to that and a no answer to that. Yes, in the sense that you should not put your money inside, and no, so that you can still wait for your money that is inside there to be given back to you. Then if you want to reinvest, it's now your own cup of tea. I mean, let us check out Rockstarly. Rockstarly had Davido as its ambassador. I mean, Davido was a sponsor of Rockstarly, but Rockstarly crashed. It led to billions of naira. Then later to pay those with little interest back their money. I mean, if that didn't teach you a lesson, I think Wazobia investment should teach you a lesson. Wazobia investment was one of the Ponzi scheme. This one is not just Ponzi, this is actually a pyramid scheme. One of the pyramid scheme in this country that teach Nigerians a lesson. And if this company did not teach you a lesson, I think they taught you one thing: do not put your money in Ponzi scheme again. No, I beg. While we wait on more update on the CCFB, I would love to thank you for watching this video, and also appreciate you for being here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Yes, subscribe, please. Just down, if you look down, you will see that subscribe button. Just tap it, please. Thank you very much. I love you.